malungil 2 tahun muna ro iladel ko tunin mertial to ko program ra TMC. Elal 2 tahun yang malungil ang mamle kestra mama minister ra MAFE. Siyang Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Environment. Stephen Victor, malungil 2 tahun minister. Tiragal staff ringi mo subiin mera TMC au asir kita ro kuira. Aureli ra to environment. O mesinder el alsils. Maktingol mo rise ako teme gureng asuliu mo umiuro espero mo. Kamama minister ti ay gidi urong ulam. Mo sa amal dim dong okor tiang. O mo sa da to ya badul bela oreng sirkaw. Ako das la communication is the thing of the future. Nguilarang mamal deswiya undaswiya kumia espero mo. Welcome to TMC. Ego desi olgyong lekor kaw mang introduce tirakan mal klubol secretary kaw mal staffer kaw edo mo ura toksyo olgit.
Mal sulang mura itu memil total lekor kaw mal staffer TMC. Ya mal saur tel tial mas mamel me usper tial forum mergal o aisan mura ar adar belalo ngara krel mal sela belur belara gel guk pebira ure tial ministry gidra agriculture, fisheries and environment. Alamla blolo reng sa program ra ministry masada tokora fisheries tokora search environment portal gime mosmodi kwaseng ngaraigel guk ngar alela ministry ra gidra agriculture, fisheries and environment sel dungul mera tokora environment ra dia gadir belur belau betal maurir gidra pacific ma belul af. Obengedel ngarterel al tutawa ngarinya Mrs. Leena Mesebeluu gaya acting director sel Bureau of Environment regidra ministry. Leena ongorar sel program niya direct implementer sel protected areas network program regidra blur belau. Sel dungul mara region nguk ngania gel ngarledra under tokora Micronesia challenge. Regional Invasive Species Council. Sel dungul mura kulela ministry mukang gester gel kaseng United Nations Environmental Agreements yang arinya direkal motokor sel UN Convention on Combating Certification. Direkal ngani gel guk bebira urel involve ra tokor region ra Pacific. Toguni sel Secretariat of Pacific Environmental Program. Marulang mo sa el mosmadal moregel sa el paseng ngara kang gester gagidulur yon. Ngal guk ngal bitar nga ka Persis Omelau gaya imordil Arcel Bureau gidra Fisheries Fisheries Specialist. Kaya ladat adi imol ngal grabul belar kudangalin na morat tokora school fisheries. Gaya kuk mo masada igel kuk kurerela bureau material ministry mo kang gester sel do aseng convention on international trade of endangered species masele biodiversity beyond national jurisdiction or BBNJ. Kita manel kasi seguir el BBNJ el arragen no saber el concluder sel el treaty nga saber el gora mosmodi. Direkal ngel mamang next ringi River Thomas gaya courier cell divisioner gidra freshwater and forestry gaya ongora arsel program gidra morabulul ath participator cell daseng convention on biological diversity. Ngariagel tablora ngaralela Bureau of Fisheries sel dungul mertial Pacific toguni sel kukida participator sel forum fisheries agency ngia aldalela igal rogol belura Pacific ngania tuna fisheries tir seguir el FFA ngaralel implementer sel vessel monitoring masegida gida sab edel manel kwaseng al dial la ngara era de vela belur belau so edel monitor masegal dial la ngaria igel guk treng tengil omnge del dakal giril ngaringil uksel dongul mera tial area gida ngaria sel do sem Paris to the narrow agreement se traigel agreement el Belawa mlo partringi lo bangela 7 el Belura Pacific plus Tokelau ngia mlo ulang sebedel esa subregion mlo sebedel implementer selva seng vessel day scheme seguid el vessel day scheme le tetelela management tra tuna fishery mlo sebedel increase revenue kita malan tia lo mengeda ngaringira the Belau across ra igigidel Belura Pacific so elulu lo akmal mutal komagal smodin di Pulgi trate alek mun sa Leena malgupol sa dagel loriol ngia involvering. Tu ya Leena.
Ang sulang ministerio malil tutao ruba kamaro bulado lorense el programa líder al tutao. Wagel brolo ya ministerio ministry involved over regional international aspect to the environment. Tengah-tengah year bago mo celebrate 20th anniversary PAN-ACT November year. Kaya achievements sa PAN na direct achievements sa regional rogir makato achievements sa gidra American Nation Challenge. American Nation Challenge sa October 2006 al-dalil American Nation mage proclaim 20% conserve 20% Below 30% marine area gidra across American Nation. Mabebi rawar achievements MC amle ngaringia over 97 nga school lamla 12 through American Nation Challenge scholarship and direct kal ngaringia 27 million endowment fund lamla other tel challenge. Sa 2019 na 24th American Nation Island Forum leader sa Pacific ang notma Yakut Makli American Nation Challenge 2030. Through this, MLO expand ang American Nation Challenge and more effectively manage 50% marine resources, 30% terrestrial resources. Ultimo kartiya nga mo omesa matokora livelihoods, ma-invasive species, matokora marine protection or sa American Nation Challenge. And if anybody wants to know more about the American Nation Challenge, sa ilong babang Bureau, direct kal nga ni American Nation Challenge Regional Coordinator ang Clela Lindsay Marino ingi Abestra del Belau. Already the American Nation Challenge direct could fit into regional invasive species council. Pagmamay masetokora fruit flies, matokora abotokal invasive species ada kadir problem ra Belur Belau problem ra American Nation rogi malaway se leader sa matma kasira 2019 mi Regional Invasive Species Council ra Micronesia. Matelo ringi motma kagero la Biosecurity Office magero Invasive Species Officer sa Micronesia oriol gel on maklela invasive species. Mamil ngatmok sira last year amlani sa Pacific Environment Security Council conference amlani Rablu Belau al Celtial conference amlani 97 al-adra region nira Nirbelal Masauda Mgradong at Mokla to protect, to prevent the invasive species and Merabalwad. And within those, seminaring atil action plan and Mokla sab illegal Belura Pacific Lospe and combat the invasive species. And within after a risk, etial risk direct to invasive adal del fitra regional ang direct lulngasir beredra international space. Ma ministry direct kalmatmok kersele ungara ersel United Nations Convention to combat land desertification and land degradation. Tiya ko ragikamang ta abbreviation rin makardiyo UNCCD rin. Tiya UNCCD at taraykel 3 Rio Conventions. Sa 1992 Earth Summit, niyablul adam not magi proclaim say we have to do something about our environment maigal action sergid. Material Convention sa amle declared 1992. Sa 1994 amlo officially a convention. Yabalur bela amlo part Tel Convention sera 1999. Tel Convention mokte karingi makara blulada mutmakaluriyor address at tokora environment, development, logi was sustainable land management. Tel Convention muster adak masing klo maswiril mura blura wa Africa legal bulu prone to the mo desert bulu makasayaral maringin di Blura Pacific, Blue Bella, Mal Klo Alungur Tel Convention. Through this convention, nakadamlam mayanges were sustainable land management, mga SLM policy kidra Blue Bella, direct legal batokol komla arming sa TEF, the Global Environmental Facility, segit se Klo Grant talum alu ay kalbatokol project tra Blue Bella. En ngogi sel tokora UNCCD Isabel wabelo access ay gigid el fund may gal kora bela isel wa planning commission projects like Dilbudch mamrula wa land restoration through the UNCCD. UNCCD direct custodian Sustainable Development Goal 15 sa life above land. Egida areda through CCD local reporting argidra UNCCD at fit into the Sustainable Development Goal 15. So segida the brief overview UNCCD, and then last month through minister we also Bureau Law Ministry Law umara arsel focal point International Government Committee on Plastics. Plastics maclol problem ay galokora current projections rabdul sira 2016 while 16 million tons per year plastic amurava. Elome sa projections el mabudula 2040 Mesebeluu angara 37 million tons per year. So we have to do something. Mumla to toko il meeting mlam batmo kraigal past lui Iraq December February 2002 SLUN Environmental Assembly sesel koram Ngarbabal Governing Board environmental issues rablun amlot mage declare amngat maklela committee mo omesra legally binding instruments and plastics including the marine environment. Mas through this mga tmokla kora either through Atarawa Convention wa CCD or through National Action Plan mo nga niya kora way forward given address sa tokora plastics.
Diya ka man masaulem. Ako mtaswe me dalam limitian mo brek. Manangari question rangin din kukurgeda kumiro kung makluton muska ogong na minister makluton kantora.
Ang sulang wala idong kita redera to environment the blue ko adi o message ko sa kada dinga al sela blue belaw. Di kita menir ko sem betokara problem kita melas mal address ra blue belaw. Adim lang al gid omul. Blue la blue legal problem nga ngariya plastic for example. Bekal sel obora blue ngara amral mursel bit serga kadi omesa plastic betumura ada nga dimi. Magayida gel effort ra blue belal lo bangela blue ada ko sa kada magaregal address ay gid el problem ra tokora environmental blue ada contribute to direct the manera wasen tokora climate change kada kwasa gida di ulla balwada mong lada sal masada so tokora the certification digda direct mlamo mal aswar masem talgib mlamo mugudo ma El Niño la moría al Ahmed el Telal Time el blodom de durtum lo sigaran. Magigida bebira effort ra ukid el Miguel Belul wa Belul Belal participate lo ventrira bla bla de cosa de magara adresa gagida el problem. kukpok mo algi mo sa Persis mo polo sa dara to ra saitis ma BBNJ.
Masulang minister teal kauma rabaong raidung.
Yoel.
Yoel Toribio ma TMC ra concerted program ra kamam. Elaw era ba usad ra BBNJ ang swakaldi ko bakal morsel mosmodi adi kigrel lumsodela anklos. La unklos sa tudula seng sel United Nations Law of the Sea. Sa sel main agreement, international legal agreement, dos peringil mga dare tora ba. Elatel BBNJ ya tolganil waseng biodiversity beyond national jurisdiction. Or babirar ato olganil was a treaty of the high seas. Tel BBNJ ya wal another instrument, legal instrument tel under UNCLOS. Ya BBNJ ya walbol ja milgat mokra 2015 or UN General Assembly ne decided wase ngirel moringi some sort of management tel mo take place raigal tuzul waseng areas beyond national jurisdictions, which is the high seas. So 2015 it miltabiya tadula sing international government tira may create tel draft tara text tagida tolganil was BBNJ. Et yang maldir kamle conclude sera March el alir by consensus. So tel text tel agreement el anga wal ready to be ratified after adapting in moragal main languages ngaring moktagartel BBNJ kadamo govern na human activities niya outside ragal ko tadula sing national qaran sedra daba song agal beyond ra EEC ra national states. Ababi ragal activities ngara under BBNJ mo cover dangani MGRs marine genetic resources ngani ABNJ areas beyond national jurisdiction and include management or conservation measures silwa marine protected areas. And then indirect ngani abo adolger wasing environmental assessment environmental impact assessment niya ko rarungudang muwal EQPB ra high seas set igal tudura sa minimum standards gira dal follow before ang sabidan rural activities wasing ano nga negative impacts ringin mura environment or mura daabam. And then ang direct ngaringi adadul wasing capacity building and transfer of marine technology elang tiang mal-recognized developing states, include Omelau. So, while to recognize inequality capacity pagpatangelabalu, and then give the developing states all ngariyo capacity. So, tagi the part BBNJ capacity building and transfer of marine technology ensure was a waigi Dilbudch all makasar ada dem gagre administration ergida we get a fair share gagidal tokora what training ma uspalela marine technology lang di gagidal ako ramal omsodela BBNJ and then nga kadi briefly go over CITES ela CITES stands for Convention on International Trade in endangered species of wild fauna and flora. Ela bela wamlo part tertiang sera 2004 almost 20 years the member of CITES. Etiang mararingi kadadi tral as an international community better account for trade igal mukul arma dalomela. Ela belam lang istel la lool bana marine resources, export marine resources. The recent meeting ramamra CITES sayim lo material wase although ndaka tutel the report on certain species selling katapan, hindi nga rin nga baby marine resources sa kira the report taling ndaka the export tara tael hindi ka the export tarangkal shell niya awan ang example la kadarma. So even though ndaka the export tara tael hindi shell niya selba bilang wash up merabi char adamol nguwe selbol export tarangay the shell na magira the report tarngira CITES. Hindi kay kita lang ministerial ngani questions sa sa mo answer
Hindi ako kamal misaw le ministerial betul tagi di last time.
Oh.
Malumura
So, itong mal important sel dili Persis sing United Nations Convention on Law of the Seas. Le siya mada sa ngal ale Dilbudch pasilgi Dilbudch lo da ngarangan ale al sel 200 exclusive economic zone. Revira timing ada blol kwaset ya isiklo kled hindi manariya tiadal ko kled. Gokle blol ave di pukplur belawa mabibira belua kwase tagi del unclose amaskida te alwa sing sabe del los resources within or say del 200 nautical miles for our benefit en area ngar alet. Ulmong important say segit sel conventional bodod oringi ya sinabel selbel sisbel mesurbera belwat e kadam sbe del kwasen dia komel tiagi dia mal important segit lal bebira time dia do dangalia mal al sel bebira time qad murmula udel guk national law bebira mo dia al atter him segit ma yegida bebira international obligation regidel area coordination with national policy gila del matmo kuf pokmul sa river mal bol so dia CPD en gadi mo melo model do atokora amerigal la audience niya di Marikrel Velo.
You need to talk kita official language kita dari atokora amerigal.
Okay, so today I'll be talking about the Convention on Biological Diversity, otherwise known as a CBD. And that's an international treaty that has three main objectives, which is the conservation of biodiversity, the sustainable use of its components, and the fair and equitable sharing of the benefits that arise from genetic resources. So with 196 country parties, the CBD has near universal participation. And its overall objective is to encourage actions that set out an ambitious path to reach this global vision that the CBD has, which is the world living in harmony with nature by 2050. So the Conference of the Parties met. They had its 15th meeting last December that the minister and I attended. And during the meeting, we were discussing all these decisions and negotiating them within the countries about what the next steps forward would be. And within those negotiations, we also negotiated this Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework that was adopted during that meeting. And that was a historic framework as there was 4 years of negotiation leading up to it. The pandemic had halted the progress of adopting this framework. And so almost 196 countries came together to negotiate the components of this framework. And so this framework has 4 main goals that they want to reach by 2050 and 23 targets they want to accomplish by 2030. So if you're a party to the convention, those become the goals as well, but within the national context. So these are global goals and global targets that the country parties will work together towards creating this vision of harmony with nature by 2050. So these 23 targets range from targets that deal with reducing threats to biodiversity. It also includes targets that focus on meeting people's needs through sustainable use and benefit sharing. And then also targets that concern tools and solutions for implementing and mainstreaming these goals and the actions needed to be done in order to reach them. So the implementation of this framework is also going to be guided and supported by the decisions that were made at this COP15 concerning marine biodiversity, resource mobilization, agriculture, nature, and even culture. And so this framework is sort of like the guideline that will help countries identify nationally what they can do in order to protect biodiversity and halt its loss, and also be a guiding principle for us to work together to achieve these global targets. And then in 2024, Turkey will host the next meeting, and then all the country parties will come together to discuss the progress so far and the way forward to continue to reach these very ambitious goals that were set in 2022.
Kemarin sudah Minister ang kuring sir kami yung interesting subject mo sa other ngiling. Ako radi ngulmura time date lo sa other ngiling kam. Nakamli other olbira ko raw sel time. Matiang plek part ni. Ma-question na ako kasi how far have we gone from 1 to 10 sila lombol tiang negative issue. Experience na kasi ramdum preserve ka mga other beladim nakatsal accept rin dito. Al 2023 katamla mo gilil Raul Daso ratokor environment. Are we okay? Ada kada kung tangla kulgo ni katamla mo klom Daso luay siya adang hindi ko blia balulu kasi tiya subject dia ka bulgul mer ko ma.
Malsulara malungil kere Por itu aktimo goradulia observation na ge mo eskertirgal malo mesertirgal no orbitana diredil tam gegrel ngas kara belur belau serabol la al ulapan ya Leena dirikangara high school elangagi de mamo elangagi de lol tau tersela o tirgal teru mutum gegrera Leena adiam muklungin ela tirgalgi de lol tau tertial ulapan Agriculture sera cook todo meras school mer belau igual ngane ge del lomsadra tor environment el adim laga bodo fabel bigel el adra blur bela la mora school me so sel do mesra agoxel level ra awareness ma clamria reng ra ngalgel belau eto asem bigo sai ga ge del effort ra blur bela promote ra Mot maklela lugar laklangar lagi del gireth. Itu togar ngalger belam la maskulir mem to lior lolo ngosel mot mokkertar belul implement tagel la kida mlagut moklo. Segi dia lagi sal la happen. Belur belawa mletara kotor belur belul ada sebab implementer sel gukmal alel under sel CBD ملغوت مكلي تاجيد البروتكتد ايرياس نتورك ترى قطبلوها بالاذل جيت مكلي سيجيد اذا رغم من ترى قطبلوها بالاذل مو نقدر لا الامبلمنتر سيل ذا سين فاينانسينج ميكانيزم اقول مملورين ياكلين في because ngani tagid el green fee eta medel mo ngara dartel ngalgera blur bela employee da bekel state el tagid el green fee supporter tir قد يدري المدينة القاسين يجي ذا الإفورت أو إلا قد ملو مسر تال دبيدرا بلور بلا قاسين ومن هذا الغارنية ذي على كلول benefiting الدمول مريجي در أدر بلاو لانيا سيل revenue دي سيل دمول مرا تورا food security جدا قالني كلا نورا سيل بلسيس بادر بلاو ومن هذا عمو يقول له تبدر كلر بلاو يجي ذا قادي مو مسيسي أقول مقدم له قاسي قامد أسمريتيال الدبلا بلور بلاو 80% رنجي إذا مصر قاسي تياغ مغراي من رنجي ما دلوت المورين يقلولو مغيث يقلون يال برجيث مسيا هذا متمق رنجي الأندر سيل داسين مرين سبيشال بلانينج المينستري أولبيرا غلولام لمن ذي ترنجي قاسي قابوم لوت لو مصر تياغ إمو بعض اللوت الأذى دور كذا ما أضرب لول بلا قاسين لاموريا مال كلول ليفريج كذا تيجي تقول بلا ضغط مقلي هذا مغرر وليم سب إذا مرا لو سيسبا نسبل البرجيد المانيت سري but more importantly kada makara help rar other ablur belam omangedal moringi muklo participation ergit egida mosab edel dagadil ania revenue dangai muklo contribution ngegidel ngegel dungura debela ablur belal mora food security ergit makuksel gumes ringi kada malmla expand o mergi osgeda ma redra ada dimlara kamo ersel algo tulo mu ultiar togorapan elaga damlangun mera isedra blur belau gida tara ablul malmla muberrogla osgeda ma lud ma redel girela atogora lugela klangar radia galdir kwaseng kada dimrul ised kada mirul ngil kwaseng tiang aklo tutlen mergit kada make sure kwasal laud omrul maklungya amran meu sub irgida adra blur belau kale wak because qabl all participate tagigid kukun misalina so sel dongul mara togora climate change blur ada malmla mungil rong sit ngaringa gel bebira blul telgibel lo mother tira especially wa blur asina de donglik was sel dongara gal international negotiations en tira all lo regada rogul al dito blul ada rogul mla mo pressure tirm adongul mara tora climate change sel lukase kada mo reduce emissions blal gangering tadire mla gongera kwase moringa loss and damage facility kwase moringa udo del blul ada girel moto del mora sel do seng loss and damage agel blul mlam tamal la dabel mlam tamal la dalang akira adring se dirigal blar rang sia blul te dirigal blul ada blar ngotis sera dobora togora CBD qida mle qasem la mogire del sel dori by dori dagangering important to protect the 30% tra the beda ma blul ada mlo gonger segid even though sina dirigal qam MCC kadu tol mora tora bibi enche qasem agel concern ergida adara Pacific quasia omngedel ngaringira ngwala bebir ma tadi moita gomirtir ya gagi dingil bodo mesel mera ablwa maul mutamlo ongel quaseng girel mo sel treaty agire del gongering asab eder regulator tlettelela uspelela high seas levi foreign dimla mal authority rang idil belul elam lamos edel as global community kada addressing mong tungura 10 years ago mletelgi lem ada dingrir blum medengir qosega mran ngania talmel el atamla mo rengs mutamla mo bangedel loldo bagegedel tqol yakun salina mel se ngania
so ang experience nga tamla mo rong sid lesel ngayon negotiations en kadamong Pacific in dito kadamong pala kadamong gid marsa ali det magi pero alta what's happening in Abelwag. So with those magidal makatmok with some small island developing states labang gala Korean Pacific makukti Pacific small island developing states mga nga certain leverage in terms of yes, well, reporting, ngesul merigi dlol tau taigal alet under the conventions.
Kami pura kadang-kadang conservation similar ko almost sa ganyan. Ngaraulo mo ngalil tel conservation. Having said that, ngari nga imol tukol ko ngalil wasi kita aklawak lungil ang kan mo kansur babalol. Mumla mo 60 years il kansur babalol di dia kabalo di you know, era ka tu kwesi mo kadamo ra acting o sir ko ra sangi. Kita mo ra to ko ra daw. Elang ngari nga malungil la ang dia ka ada export tangi kana. Di kal ngigin ngawa. Magita ba to ka makaled ma. Ang aramong yung tiam na usisul tukol mo other bela. Bull. Hindi ka tuko ko mura tiyaul mo 6 months yung mura o mura ngarang maganda hindi Mesebeluu adi kita namo to ko mga tiya kita blue mo sa dangim. Awato ko ra mo tukol. Let me just bring that up. Mamam. Siya ngoy ngaraw la bong kasi may ere man di o song la. Adang ngari nga ko ra plan ra blue hindi ka salgit. Belul ada mengat mo keringil gila lah. Ungil belul ada dang. Kerdi mengat mo keringil di mengat mo keringil. Let me just get your piece on this. Yang ngal gila ada omnya dam kamatangil was.
Elang nga kwadi mo share ako til das work personally. Nga kawase conservation agiren ngani nga mokte kaninga kadamruring. Masuko mong swadal bol patto kakamduk le. Mong sabadan malmol malmangani and then ang direk kal ngani sel tatulwasek. Ngara ko lari so dabal wangarak bungela ang kadsta karakamdukla at what point ang kada harvester ngi ang modakal sibel mutulom el wista kani ngiral ada set ako sir kita conservation kada wasa kada conserver ngi until what point ang kukusabadalong kang gital kada conservation ndakal dil permanent lenguk Atong nga kang kada conserve kira laungil moktek masuma moktek ari kita wasa kada maaliya kada erengkal kamaduk musabel dingil om every star kal population ringil sabada di malmol mal harvest and then I say ang kaduk my conservation measures ari kita Meriam sab ari ata baluk ensure tel
Akmul waisel yang ngari nga imol toil clear nga si noe yalap kom lam dengan lian noe yalap ngeri le ako turungil mne ko ni ako turungil to about 25 years ago luwas ya wala selit mar migrel ngal alsil sa ngawel mira blat takbur ngam ngun boyo ngun muto bidira ta sige den mindset ta blat kiringin men mutra esel go misir gide kada mlamo waigen molgo angara 70% other bela mlamo minder tira enjoy environment ma conservation and yet kada ngara economic part gideng kada spell survive aktingul waisel ngari omsubulo waisel wasi kada kansur bringil ra kada kansur bringil awul makmul waisak musa da sel tokara blol sirak kirel wi med el angya blo adika katal bol betok Hindi na katal level open. Mang ada pero ta accept sige del argument lo ase. Lakdo mo sa blo. Lakdo mo ra to kara kamduk. Ada pero un diaklo mala kamduk. Temla accept ngi enough lo ase. Hale lakdo ru ngi mon mutra. Silbol temel.
Malungil kere orai dunga ulum sel do bora resource management kasi girel adaptive girel from time to time kada melod aring base ra agil kupo do ngai ma bens ra changes ra tial environment rigid sera do kotol mo bola bolo le kadulu mural paseng tial mo sa bolo la ulum la mo makasab
na suya bes
Di lang kada model kasi as time went by, kada na model kasi atora climate change, ang man la change ra asimra del lomela. Mong namo dia kadil tial hunting, mlamo ngel el tela blulad, mla change sel kasi mong moringingel kalel, sabelom el mabuto. Musisil mora tora kamduk lumamam. Other omangeda di melgol kwasya kargira manam taman maul mga niyagel basyol kwasing giredel protecta magel doseng giredel gukmam kara ma management ta girel adaptive misegid ya ulmung blol doseng medrella la dimsa ngara la tirgelo ngara na mal from time to time and adjust sel didrella la kwasem ismri amring rigid adjust lang di ilsimra unless ang gukmurnya political will ra adam ra la al kwasi kami modolot masay approach ra luudel qawam laadr alvira lulam qamal mdang lisel system qad dimul ol melel sel mur ol melel tandim lagal saygid ding di saygid until gukol mosab ela ngari political will ulma agi wara mal lo bungel olvil qase memada liya teletele la al musam ministry selte al loru la regulation the regulation biota the change in response to new data of esel teleta dir ada ol madaqt qasya adwa ma klok lisi el masa ministry di mamru la igelswan digida qasetial process el doseng APA process the proposal regulation ablu amo lo al the swell a president tamosan edi kamar albira kalulal sabir el mogodir tam ere mang motokoy mangariya process hindi all kada madakter segid magdadimul all malel awrul kadmo habubo aus hindi digyal sabir el changering
ولا ده دولين communication the best part كم تلقي بالسيل سبجكت وصابرين كم really the more part
BBNJ ela BBNJ ya nature ngi mal recognize as small developing states egid el other Palau as you know small developing
one of the smallest
so still effort ter Palau mle oban ta treat ter kal bebira neighboring island Pacific neighbors sergid el tazul base PC it's a Pacific small island developing states el mal ne fight el gira la tazul base traditional knowledge la traditional knowledge are captured throughout the tell most tell text ese walbol include the benefits ragu ay gal tazul base traditions sergid ma customs sergid and related and more atogorada song sabi del waseng klaw matangeri gida ragar ang marang ang ngarada I get all girl waseng fall under MGRs and marine genetic resources so se at sugo mga nga benefits sa ngara gel either kadamati kagro la cancer ngarang mo commercialized ang kal product egidal other bilangan nga benefit tergidal mo rageling kada well represented as developing states in the international specifically ngay the BBNJ.
Pero I do medic edalos ya yal high seas account for 60% developable ulaf. Magklol developable adal dimlaga mal framework management ring ada masel sawan. In addition to igel logo Persis all gida ngara Pacifica kasi suada omangeda ngara alsela national jurisdiction rigid lewan ang sabi del control mo set makara ongerong sabi del charter tira access fee mong ngariya donguring lalbara haisise tamru legal solid de kangaral donguring diregal ngari sel das laseng klol gal highly migratory tuna klol mura haisis ang ngara haisis ang mga kita de kangaral donguring maulma tial framework diregal ngari sel call for establishment of more protected areas in the high seas the forza dialer o mga dalo si Omera era el sela de Mesebeluu el sebe del control la tir el sebe del revenue adiregal projected impact ra climate change kasi by 2050 kloranggal tuna move from national jurisdictions and more high seas. Malala ka framework al manage ringin mo inggal tuna move mo bulul ada di mala da kangralong. May gigi da bebir klungal dia kada sal realize lang over the long term gidel bulul bela ma Pacifica moria benefital. It's more protection al merigida our small island developing state lang maangar niya potential for financing logi ay gigidel avenue bukpos medal access el help para tora management ratbet.
Kali kerira magarangar atau bela mo support ra idean mo sa odre. I know understanding is part of it and the kidia to me the victim terrogil environmental rulat. So I get rogul to il dorula girela other bela supporter kumyo. Leng tengah dengar melamu kaya ngalmo ya albertetri ar supporter sa mlamra. Kung das yung important drug society along with you. So what can we do?
I feel like we're already heading in a very positive direction. So it's based on me being a little bit younger. When growing up, I was already seeing so many people around me, adults working in the environmental field, that wanted to spread awareness and support younger people getting into fisheries, agriculture, environmental work. The reason I work where I am today is because I went underneath the PAN Scholar, part of the PAN Scholarship when I was younger. I had no intention of working in the environmental field yet.
You didn't know
I didn't know what I wanted to. I didn't know what I wanted to do. But 3 months, one summer in 2017, and now I've been working for the ministry for 3 years. So I think that, of course, the government and from the ministry side, we need to continue to be putting out awareness, letting the public know what we're doing. Because sometimes it's not their fault that they don't know. It's our responsibility to tell them about what's going on, why we're doing the work that we're doing, and that even though we're small, when we go out there, we have an impact. And we fight for not only us as a nation, but as a Pacific Island state, country. And I think that joining initiatives in islands, so a cleanup, being part of, we're going to have Earth Day activities coming up soon, being a part of that, those small things you do as an individual, they matter because you're bringing more attention to the work. More people are doing those joining cleanups, going bird watching, really appreciating our environment. That also makes the people doing the work feel like what they're doing matters. So if we keep talking about it, we keep joining things, we, like you said, communicate with one another, then I think 30 years from now, there'll be hundreds more Palauans working in this field and supporting them.
Very smart.
Ibedik ora idun wasya portriga gitarada bela diregal wasya da galgal bela man nangum dangalia sel bukmar alir al serablu mari sel effort pekkal dabora igal international meetings the malas mo loban titiri are you the mom to diregal understand the sel bukmar alir bela ra agagidel bukka da dura bulula mla sel gibora oceans conference agi malara youth I know Avil societies ako plora tara meeting titiri are you mo other friends of marine sanctuary to direct all of titiri are morning segidel effort lo asing giredel of titiri bigirel ngalgel belan mo madangali segidel ngar alela bulur bela even though the magigare impact trigidra tal mal ngariya gare disel voice rigida mal no reng seringa bulula segidel kada all possible experience bol modul ngala igan ko tiragida serak wa tirgang dimlagat illegal participate ra negotiations ra abulula mong ela tiragidel under 35 emlamo part ra negotiations ra igal baklol ngra segida tra diregal dolisi iringira ayuda bela kasi angala alangan al sel belaw Di nga nga leather ay credible dire kada mo all participate ay.
Mati na true bung gide minister. Akti nga imol mas black interview ngira about a month ago. Hanggang bilong ramasyar. Hindi wana tingin mer other way lang. Go to clean the blue other blood body. I just gotta give you a credit on that. Ngal gra masyar e mertiang yung si. Tultigir ramlain mo yuwek babal daw. Jumla kali sa imol baya adra loitra ra. Bakbus kami credit for that lise ulma kulger ringi. Amandra adam lamo conscious enough dia ka di mo baya ka loitir dik. Mlamo dia kal partra ureor. Amo partra life. Makmal mis kami credit mo segidel. Mang engak pas kami last 10 minutes kami mang whatever you wanna say. Lo mo urga portigal ngal ngal mul besel duli emdeli. Di mal amater kami segid. Directly one more thing. Egel conference il morgoy. Ngaringa program mam tirgel guk soril guk tun in mertiang omese. Ngaringa lurula fish and fins malurula tirgel promote tourism ra bako 10-15 years ago. Isen morelin di kaun mamasar mo marapulwam lungil pulo. Maway gagit il tukon morula sung ko mora conference umumdas ang interesting enough more other bela mo mem gi moreli. Leng partner kamam on nga sergi del promoter tial. Even though nga rin partner ko ma'am negative, partner ko ma'am positive, but that's the deal. Kasi all top the ringi rogo other rogo mo decide. Mak-offer na TMC mo regel ko attend the conference as kung sugin mo a clip and das yung interesting mergid, bring it in. Egim, help ko mi promoter for the good of everyone tiyan maruring malungil mo. I'll give you the microphone.
Mal sulan offer tial oray do giman mo make yourself tial. Di kemarin asulam milgira la clean gigren other belal gira cleanliness environment. Di ka mal kumle mention ra yalap sel campaign lu. Ay gida gel campaign lu lu ulma belur belawa away sel al sils mo dire mal mren asulala PCS seguir mal long standing effort ringira ora lo ventrira communities make sure wasya egal loru lagavelmente dia gadil loru lagavelmente bebira time kada mal mo asam mo dangal sa bedel mal morabelu en ditiri abl all liga gidel era NCO may gan osis barablu marada mo understand ay gidel maklol maral lagavelmente momot muklo maral waisel kwase kada maral nas misia togora sel ngal leather gire la lugar aklar egid albangar a future mugere ngal algel belaw ma sel gimo lo meringa na kasi ada magara balansa igar to ra lugar aklar ma economic development ra blur belaw ma individual and other blur belaw segid gimo mesel kasi magara the tigre cell balance between protection production. Dia kadida sal mal di protect lo isen mo longoni kasi gal belo gal kamduk lo kada protect ringil gira mo ingara. Dia ukti dolal lok kamdi. Say yang ara al gamama mal al bangal ringil la kasi magara kada maktub aigel gira mesel wasem atter sustainable development ra blur belaw. Gira other belal. Dia dito la tora al sasul meleng swada pol toqado dar asala bulur bel adol al meleng swada pol klungelen la tangan adra bulur belaw morengel gotten bita al basul ngara asala bulu dia ado dangli magegi dia mal klol gim al bangar ngir pasit yang magara dore ring mal bebira timer adamo ran diesel kibo mata mosada tora development. So kami kung mura giril musaw da tokor environment di ka giret mga tablong le lakalungin la kuk ika namira imol adra bulur belaw ya ul mundi mo mal ara maduk giret ruli mengegid adra mengeda mungil egana biringi so he doesn't find the reason why yang mamalara ka maduk alu bang mama o mo sarabalo le sabelo true ngara alu makli makluk may gigidi mo meselo asing conservation development, sustainable development, not any development. Agilil kakatkak, at makal maral, ensure kung si tel durable into the future. Sige da, so kalbuli, sa te alla nila.
Minister, for anyone who's interested to know more about the international conventions, malungi resource la Earth Negotiation Bulletin. Yung resource online sa pwede di kukulirin may all tagiro happening sa mga information and brera blul adra current negotiation na each treaty lang rin. Sulang.
Yaman di swakal mga sulang martel teal madira kal minister mle invite trama malme mayuks mada bebiragel togol kama ma orion marul selba bira adra bulwala adam masama masakami kumti travel ngara komrulan so igay kita verstal teal mo sa ma malme uks mada igay lurela malgim attend internationally sulang.
Thank you, yes, for the opportunity to talk more about the work we're doing. And then I just want to encourage anyone who's listening, especially our younger listeners, that it's very possible that you yourself could be sitting where we're sitting right now. And when I went to the COP15, they told me that they think that I'm the youngest negotiator that was there.
You should be proud of yourself.
Well, I'm very thankful for the opportunity. It was an honor to go there and represent Palau, and I had really tremendous support from the minister, the ministry, and the technical support team that came with me, and made sure that I had all the information available to be part of these negotiations. It is going to be scary to be in that kind of position, especially in the international arena, but you can do it. You're capable, you're smart, and this is your island. And so you have every right to be there as much as any other participating country.
Komal masaula. Minister sira kagel bugro minister ka. Ya blur bela kutin meding Mesebeluu. Did you know that? Di mlaka nga songo sir mama gim kagel bu. To ka leder to ka rargit. Mang sir omem tu e go mal kalkal ang kagel ada giril keep it that way for a while. Ma generation means a lot. De ulgo mamamruringi agi i-compare el ame eli mumring lagi mo Mesebeluu eh. Gumio am la so isu ringi number one school is most important. Makmal mrenga suliul. Kumdang okle mo dunga ka mal surprise tra la mesela rang miul girela environmental evaluat. Setumra. Kung na mo understand ni to the point el gire de lo mer gringi ma ada belaw rogwa dia de do spera turn mase lugelak langar dia kung mugurulyak langar dia di lug there's life after that nest gumiyam gire ngal ga mal appreciate mo I really do ti o mo mer gringi to ya ngariya tul to understand ngira international news imle interview president of the republic. Was 40 years ago, we were known as anti-nuclear society. Did all more point face ramrigel big time. Go further down the line and the Coinera Marine Sanctuary. Because the Shark Sanctuary, Marine Sanctuary stood up for what we believed in. Maike, diakdil ko a statement, a reputation or get other belau. Having said that, ako nito stand firm for what you believe in. Legi da, como me sagel documentary, toto siya gitu of the New York, yo siger belau, di siger ngi, yagi metya di blue Pacific. And then agad may tiger ngi like a small diamond floating in the Pacific. Keep that diamond shine. Aktik mulu ay siyempre nga suliwe, matangil wasi ako adrasel sa ambera. At Thursday, mag-iuk mo sa fruit fly mga di kalmutel offer TMC meron kami, so may mudaduro ko ma'am. May program kami attend. Kung nasa naman wala ospera. Communication, ma-understanding, mo matangil wasi. This is ours. It doesn't belong to anybody. kung man sulang yan nga niya klum sa member other belau time is yours.
Yaman sulang ora idong ya sel nga ko mesringil mo oral idra masya magklote alan mo ram gidrel algel belau yes mo mal ma progress mo do mesel budul ding ginedel medanglia pastor git they say ablol ora keep us grounded seguir tial be togra TV hopefully sabil create a cell connection and miguel adam muklolad even at home and direct our parents mata disconnect lo bantri ang gila kada man na masang na at ora bul adal gida kira alsen seguir blol lugo mesir paseng Allah kadol mo malungar seguir min sabil remain grounded el adal belau mal mubtuqat alan min laq di domda sabil lagel alan mo gida mutul moroidra ablul gida umral gida el mutmuqnil gida ngalgel ablul belau gida el malmon qasing gilgal ablul belau wat angal swadlam qrol laga buk lo telwid el sel qasing nariat level netelgim dirgam manglia past manglia 80s 90s المسؤول سوق البذولة 2000 مغاريات تلقيبل انتي بتقول الجنب هذا على ضغلي سيد نتيم ضغلي 90s 2000 ما الموضوع البلولا سيد يقوك ضلمتر المقلول هذا سي مو مقلو ندير من المول من الموضوع ذورا غير هذا لو ليدر سيد البوك مكرس البلا تقول هذا على ضغلي كذي مصادرين ذي ملاقات تندر ya bod aro ida seguir dadi mo tara adra blul adr mo kikir belam dinja do danglir pasya abela ngarang algel belam mungil bol ngarang ya blul belam almon mungil belu liliak unique belu rabla di seguir aso al dule solar por ahí no rete ala masmam
Komal masaul mosimil tunin en mera TMC tiel dulering stingi a program ra Ministry ra MAFE Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Environment al 1 hour game ilota temir tirgal adra ministry masada to environment maklung yole la bluadra ada preserve the protector ngi yang wal ure gi uk mo titira adra seres to tirakra ministeri tu uk mem tu masada to ra seres tir uk sumaria la to ra seres magum tergi der man brenga sur la minister agus pera turm la transparency Seldid ada do ni rogu ke mam tigra klung yole ko man sulal tunin itia ba kul mol lo rangir me tang yerusan de mo sura der belau understandera ya ngaria karmiwe e como con la ministry ngarni sel email address el blel mention ringa mar ada telo bisa mangul poster ni la screen mal sum kum kuk ngara ikra bru ada so mi ada do ko mi tirgang you made this so e me man sulal rogu me ga ese to go betse program mam la TMC